Split Decision MMA UK down here at the fabulous Macron Stadium. I'm here with Jamie Haymaker here, head of FCC 10. It's finally good to speak to you on camera. Weigh-ins today, everyone's made weight look good. Basically just give us your thoughts ahead of the event tomorrow.
Yeah, it's 10th event, like you say, at the Macron Stadium. Don't get much better than this, does it really? Got some massive fights on. Macron Stadium headlining. What a fight that's going to be. I mean, it's good to have him back over in the UK, and it's great to have him back on FCC. He's going back. The first time we actually fought at FCC was on FCC 3 at the first time we came to the Reebok as well. So yeah, it's great to have him back. There's big things in that guy's career, so yeah, it's great to see him.
And you've got a few more really solid pro fights, but also solid amateur undercard and the title fights with the amateurs. FCC continues to show, don't you, like just how you get the best talent, but they also put on the great fights as well.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, the fact that I got Kane Musa back on, I think it's a massive thing. For UK MMA, he's a real big up and coming star. Very, very good to watch. We've seen him on the last couple of events. He's been brilliant. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to Kane being on it. Scott Gregor versus Aaron Aber. Any UK MMA fan knows exactly who these two boys are. Both flyweights, both destined to do big things, in my opinion. So yeah, it's great to have them two guys on as well. But going on to the amateur card, headed up by some unbelievable title fights. Great to see Tom Aspinall back on. He's going to be defending his title for the first time. Really, really good, well-rounded heavyweight fighter. The guy can knock people out and he can also finish with subs. So it's great to watch. The fight I'm looking forward to probably most is Darryl Golding versus Ashley Reese. Both absolute gents. Great to talk to, really good lads, work really hard. So I think that's the fight that I'm looking forward to. And Ashley Reese has put his title on the line against probably his toughest opponent to date. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
And you've been with FCC all the way through. You've seen some great fights coming through from the side. Best view in the house, I'd say you get. And what have been your highlights, and how good is it for you to see FCC continue to grow and get to 10 shows and be this solid when some shows they get to like 2 or 3 and then think, well, this is really hard.
Yeah, I think we've just stepped up each time. I think we don't really mess around with. We look at what's going to be a good fight, and and we put that on, and that's what people want to see. So yeah, I mean, my highlights there's been a lot, to be honest. I mean, I've seen a hell of a lot of fights here, and there's a lot more to come. But I mean, one of my biggest highlights was getting Martin Stapleton on the show on FCC 3 in the first place. It was great to have him on, our first ever pro fight. And what a fighter he is. Shah Hussein, a really good guy. They both had a couple of years out from the scene, and they both came back and fought on our show, and it was great to watch. But some of the amateur fights, Ashley Reese versus Dean Gaskell was one of my favourite fights. That was an absolute barn burner. Both of them went at it from start to finish. Great fight. So yeah, there has been a hell of a lot. There's been some great knockouts. Tom Aspinall against Tom Bankovic on the last one. That was an unbelievable finish. So yeah, there's a lot what we've seen, and there's a lot more to come.
And what are your hopes for tomorrow from the FCC side? Obviously the fans will show up, but what are you aiming for with the show?
We just want to see the best fights, really. We want to see, people want to go for a title fight. You want to see Ashley Reese, you want to see Reese Ackers, people like that coming onto the show and going for titles. So that's what I want to see. I want to see this keep just stepping up, and fights like that. Ashley versus Darryl. That's what I want to see.
And any chance of you gracing the cage there soon, getting there, the Haymaker, show it to from the other side? Will that be difficult? Not difficult for you, should I say, from the fight side, but will it be like stepping away from the helping out behind the scenes to then if you were to go in and fight?
No, I mean, to be honest with you, if I was ever going to fight on the show again, which I'm hoping to do, I'd like to fight an FCC at some point. Yeah, of course, it'd be great, but that's further down the line maybe. But I definitely want to get back in the cage at some point and beat someone up or get beat up. I'm not really bothered, to be honest, as long as I get back in.
Just show your skills, land a Haymaker, and it all works out fine. And the last thing I'd say is, if anybody's watching who sees this video and they're thinking, I can't be bothered, Saturday night in the sun, World Cup's on, why should they be down here for FCC 10?
England are already out, so who cares? That's what I say about that. FCC 10 is going to be an absolute barn burner. Get down.
Yeah, Jamie sums it all up there. Hopefully see you all tomorrow. Stay with Split Decision on Sunday for a review and all the interviews, and thanks for your time, Jamie.
What's that, by the way?
Yeah.